Welcome to part 3, where we talk about the spiritual aspects and what we should expect, okay? Now, I've been totally amazed, at the information I have received. You know, after our initial sharing here of that verse from Ezekiel, I shall overturn, I shall overturn, I shall overturn. I've been totally amazed. People have come out of the woodwork from all over the place, sharing confirmations of that word. And confirmations of what God is doing in Kenya. This is totally done by God. Now recently, I received some very interesting videos from a very close friend of mine I've not seen in years. This is somebody I really trust. He's somebody who, if he told me something, I would stand up and pay attention, and I would not even confirm it with anybody else. It is somebody I know very well. Okay? Now they sent me some videos from a preacher I have never heard of. From a very far away country, Nigeria. Okay? And in them, this person was just repeating exactly the same things we've been sharing here. But even more interesting, the guy was given a vision by God long before the August state elections. And the vision he was given was of the legs of a chair being plucked out. I shall overturn. Mguu moja natoka. I shall overturn. Another leg of the chair is taken. Now you take a practical chair and somebody is seated on that chair and you remove one leg, the chair becomes unsteady. Okay? You remove another leg, the chair cannot survive. Okay? But when he sent me that video, something just hit me like lightning. I thought of the African stool. Do you know what an African stool looks like? How many legs does an African stool have? It has 3. Now I don't know, maybe some of us have never gone to our Shago, we've never gone up country, and maybe when we've gone up over to maybe our country is so advanced that there are no things, old things from the past. But from where my dad was born, one of the things I always used to see and it always used to amaze me was the African stool. You can see it on the screens right now. 3 legs. And you know, having gone to school, blah, 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 watched cartoons, Nini, it really amazed me. 3 legs. Why 3? We know a chair has 4 legs. Even when you go to primary school, kindergarten, those are things you learn. How a chair looks like. You're given a picture of a chair. It has 4 legs. But this African stool has 3. Now, I believe that word, overturn, 3 is not an accident. Okay? 3 is not an accident. So the first overturn, you remove one single leg from an African stool. What happens? That African stool becomes more unsteady than a chair with 4 legs. Okay? And then you remove the second one, that stool collapses. Because it has only 1 leg. It cannot stand on 1 leg. Definitely it can't. Now what am I saying? I'm saying that this second overturn is going to be devastating. That should be clear to everybody. Yes? Now I believe when this verse was given to Kenya, because I know Almighty God knows the country called Kenya is in Africa, and these are Africans, and the Almighty God is not 50 years old. He has been there from the beginning of time. So when the Almighty God looks at Africa, I'm sure one of the things that comes to his mind is the African stool. This is Africa. So 3 overturns. Now, after this second overturn, that stool is going to be so unsteady that it'll have to be propped up by something. I don't know what this is. Okay? I have a rough idea of what it may be because there's another prophecy connected to this, which is so sensitive that I only shared in Club 1999. If you remember, if you look below this recording in Club 99, you will see. It is information which is not good news, and it will totally devastate most people. But take heart, this too shall pass. Okay? And then finally, after being held by something, when that last leg of the stool goes, kwisha maneno. Because the verse says, and it shall be no more until he who it is his right comes. That's what the verse says. and I'm sticking like glue to it. I'm sticking tighter than glue to that. That is exactly what we're going to see happening in Kenya. Okay? So I just thought I should give you that heads up. Now, if you're a spiritual person, don't waste so much time listening to press conferences. You'll get discouraged. You'll be affected emotionally. These are all things that must happen, but we're heading towards a certain direction. Yeah, it's not bad to keep up with the news. It's important. In fact, I've recommended to most people. But don't put your heart there. Instead, look to the sky. Look to the hills, because from there is where help comes from. Not here on earth with people are talking, saying what, nini. Because remember one thing, as much as you respect Raila Odinga, it's not Raila Odinga who's going to bring this change to Kenya. That is so important that I believe I have to repeat it. We respect Raila Odinga very much. He has brought a lot of change in our country. Okay? And God has used him, and God will definitely continue to use him. But this change is not being brought about by Raila Odinga. This change is being brought about by God himself. That is so, so important to remember. Because the events that are going to unfold in the next few days and weeks, you'll need a strong heart. And if your heart is if your eyes are focused on the wrong place, it will be a rough time for you. Better for you as this thing, because already you are prepared, I've told you. Yeah? Focus your eyes on God and God alone. Until next time, this is Kshs Kumekucha.